Over the past few months, I've been doing several Dragon Ball / My Hero Academia crossover videos. Today, I want to talk about Cooler. What if Cooler was in My Hero Academia? But before we get into it, I want to let you know that I'm doing a giveaway for my 2 My Hero Academia figurines. I'm giving away both a Deku and Bakugo figure. In order to get entered into this giveaway, I have 3 simple things you have to do. First off, you must be subscribed. Second, you need to comment anything that you would like to see be given away in the future. And finally, you must share this video with others. That's it. That's all you have to do to be entered into this giveaway. With that being said, let's do this. Many times when I post one of these videos, people feel the need to talk about how much a certain character is just too powerful for My Hero Academia. Though I do agree with those statements, all of these videos I do under the context of powering them down to fit the My Hero Academia universe. It wouldn't make any sense to not do that. So as I go through this what if, keep this thought in mind. Now the last one I did of these, I talked about Frieza. This particular video is kind of a sequel or spin-off of that, so if you've yet to watch the What If Frieza Was in My Hero Academia video, I want to encourage you to go watch that one first, come back to watch this one after. In that video, I talk about how Frieza could possibly be the son of a notorious crime lord known as King Cold. In that video, King Cold's whole operation was taken down. At this moment in the Dragon Ball franchise, Cooler is Frieza's older brother. Maybe one day they'll make this character canon and make some big changes, but as of now, he is still Frieza's brother. We will be using Dragon Ball Z movie 5 and 6 to come up with the most of the story for this video. In the first movie Cooler appears, he is trying to defeat the man who defeated his brother. So in my video about Frieza, we talked about how Deku and other students would have taken out Frieza and his small group of hoodlums. What if, unlike Frieza, Cooler wasn't a part of King Cold's crime organization, but instead had started his own thing halfway across the world? Or maybe he had his own operation of his father's crime organization in another country, like America or even a country in Europe. Then, when he gets word about what has happened to King Cold and Frieza, he travels back to Japan to repair his father's empire. So Cooler leaves and heads to Japan. He brings some of his best men, his armored squadron. Besides each one of them not looking human, his armored squadron all have their own unique quirks. Once Cooler and his squadron start getting the crime empire back together, Deku and others stumble upon their operations. Now, I think that Cooler has a great design and seems way more BA than Frieza. What if to show just how much bigger of a deal that Cooler is, we have him either kill someone or have him beat someone almost until they are dead? I think it would be cool to kill a main character, but I just doubt that being realistic. But I do think that this is a really cool way to introduce Cooler into My Hero Academia. After Deku finds his operation, I would imagine that he would get the authorities involved. But I couldn't see this ending without a good fight between Deku and Cooler. Maybe Deku has to team up with Bakugo to finish him off. That could be a really cool fight. Cooler would be a human just like everyone else in My Hero Academia, but he just looks like an alien due to his quirk. When it comes to Frieza, I had the idea that his quirk would let him transform, and each one of his transformations would give him a different attack. Not including his metal form, Cooler has been shown in 3 different forms. 2 of those were seen in the first movie, and his golden form, which you can find in Dragon Ball Heroes. So again, I feel like his quirk should let him change and then do different blast attacks depending on his form. When it comes to Cooler's attacks, most of them are the same as Frieza's. I would love to give him a different attack than Frieza, but it just seems like he does mostly the same thing, just, basically stronger than Frieza. So this quirk would be almost identical to Frieza, except we only see him in his 4th, 5th, and golden forms. speaking of forms, in the Dragon Ball movies, Cooler ends up merging with a large star. With that, he is able to create a metal army of himself. What if, while Deku and the other classmates stop him, there's an accident and Cooler seems to have died? Maybe he fell down a huge pit or fell into a pot of boiling metal. Either way, the group leaves thinking he has died. Later, while the group is back at the dorms, Cooler somehow has been put back together with metal. Maybe a scientist found him and put him back together. I don't know. Maybe the boiling metal gave him a metal shell. I don't know. Either way, he is now metal. Meta Cooler. Whatever the case may be, Cooler can now make duplicates of himself and can tap into computer systems. He has been reborn as part man and part machine. So while the students are in the dorms, Cooler taps into the school security to enter the dorms and then make copies of himself, so each student has to fight a different copy. I see each student being taken off guard by their own separate Meta Cooler. There are 20 crazy fights all going on in the different parts of the dorms. I see walls being broken. I'm seeing doors being smashed. It's just crazy. Now that Cooler is metal, he stays in his main form and he can't go into any other form. So on top of his fourth form and whatever attacks that may be attached to that form, Cooler can also make duplicates of himself. While the students take on this army of duplicates, they realize each time they defeat one, Cooler just makes another one. So Deku is able to come up with a plan to find the real Cooler. And the real one is hiding somewhere within the dorms, but watching the battle through the security system. With the help of his classmates, Deku has to find Cooler and then defeat him before any more duplicates are created. Well, guys, those are my thoughts on Cooler being in My Hero Academia. What do you guys think it'd be like if Cooler was in this show? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget about my giveaway. In order to be entered, you must be subscribed, comment below, and share this video. And guys, we will see you next time.